It's your boy X-Ray, and today for you guys we're going to be doing a quick in-depth guide on the brand new Infernal Castle. If you are new to this channel, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below how many G-rank characters you've gotten so far from the castle, and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into the video. So, the Infernal Castle is essentially a new dungeon type that will spawn on the 45th minute of every single hour. This is a 100 floor boss tower with every 5 levels it being a boss room. This is the only place as of recording where you can get all of the main island bosses to drop as G-rank characters. This castle is also a great place for getting SS characters without the need of doing specific dungeons or using Shadow Upgrader. For a higher chance to get the G-rank boss drop, your best bet is honestly to be at floor 30 and above. At this floor, every single character is considered an SS character, with it being an even lower chance for the boss to be considered a G-rank character, and that's pretty much how you obtain most of the G-rank bosses. You're just going to go through every single 5 levels. Once you get through the 5 levels, you're going to click kill the boss, hopefully you arise them. If you arise them, you're going to check to see if it's a G-rank. If it's not, then it's not going to be a G-rank. Your best bet, like I said, is to be up at 30 and above, because that just has a higher chance of it being a G-rank. It's really low at the beginning areas. I think you can get them. I have not seen anybody get them. Let me know down in the comments if you have gotten a G-rank at a lower floor. Please let me know, because I will definitely be running in and out, going from 5 to 5 to 5, just trying to get certain characters if they pop up early. But let me know down in the comments if you can get a G rank, if you've gotten one. If not, I'm pretty positive you just need to be over 30. So that's pretty much the gist on how to get the G rank characters. It's really self-explanatory. Every 5 boss arise, hope you get it. Very self-explanatory. The bosses also will drop a lot of dust. They will also give you some tickets as well. That is always good. You will be getting resources as well as doing that. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about farming up dust now. So this has hands down became one of the best farms in the game for not only getting SS shadows, but getting extremely large amounts of dust. With the right enchantments, you could easily, and I mean like seriously, easily get over 800 plus of each dust rarity and have plenty for enchanting more powerful weapons later on. My tip for you guys would be to go ahead and invest in the very first weapon that you can get in the game on the very first island. Grab that one. It's going to cost 25 common dust to enchant it. I would enchant that one until you get a really broken looting weapon. Once you get a really broken looting weapon, take that weapon into the Infernal Tower and you're just going to start racking up. Once you do that, you should be able to get as many rolls as you possibly can to help you get through and upgrade your weapons that are a higher rarity, like the scythe that everybody went to go farm for. That'd be the goal. You would try to get that one to have like sharpness 7 or sharpness 8, and then have like Vapor 5 and above. You just want to have them kind of broken, but that'll be your main goal in my personal opinion. So essentially what you want to do is, like I said, you want to get that trash weapon, have it get really broken, and have it both have looting and looting aspect on it. Once you have both of those on there, you can get lucky and have something else on it that probably really wouldn't do nothing for you. But once you have looting and looting aspect on it, you're pretty much straight, especially if they are the higher tier. I believe looting itself can go up to 6 now, and I think looting aspect can go up to 3. So if you can get both high rarities of both of those, you're pretty much in the clear and you will be getting quite a bit of dust. You should never run out, and just doing it once an hour, you should get a good amount. We can only hold like 1,200 something dust if I'm not mistaken, or 1,300. So it's really not a lot of dust that you can hold. So yeah, just be aware that getting both of the looting enchantments is kind of a must in terms of farming. You can farm and just regularly kill them. They do have a higher chance of dropping inside of there, but it just makes it so much easier if you end up using the freaking boost. Of course, you can get the game pass and have the drop chances go up. You can also drink a potion and get another 50% chance to drop. So you can increase this even more to make your farming even more effective. And I would just kind of give you guys a base number off of 800 each, just off of that. That was no boost from the game pass or the drink that you can get. So yeah, go in there and go crazy. Once you get that common weapon and you got it right, you're good to go, honestly. And common is going to be super easy to get. You should have plenty of common dust somewhere sitting around, or you can at least go and get it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for players that are weaker in DPS, I would suggest just doing like 10 floors and then leaving to do another 10. That way you guys can try to benefit and get as much as you can instead of you trying to push as far as you want. As soon as you start getting to the point where you feel like you're not doing enough damage, leave and then come back in. Whether you get to floor 7, 13, whatever the case may be, leave. If you're trying to go to the boss rooms, which is what I would consider, that's why I say go to 10, go to the boss room, get the boss, leave. That's what I would do, because the bosses are always guaranteed to give you dust. So my personal opinion, like I said, if you are weaker, go to 10, come back and do another 10. You should be able to get a few of those done. If you're over the trillions of DPS, you should be fine. If you have 2 or 3 Berus, you should be fine. You can probably get through 10 really quickly. For those of you who are a little bit more in the in-game area and want to do more of a hardcore grind, I would suggest for you to go to floor 15 and then start over, and then go past 15 and continue on from there. That way that you can try to maximize as many materials as possible from you, because you're able to get to the further rewards. Of course, it's going to take longer, but the amount of time that they give you in the dungeon, especially if you're working fast in the first floors, you're going to have like 27, 28 minutes by the time you get to around like 25-ish, 26. And then that's when the numbers start jumping up to about like 400 quillion, or what is it? No, it's quadrillion, 400 quadrillion. I'm still trying to get these numbers right, these words right. I'll be getting them right though. But yeah, all of the enemies will usually jump up around like floor 28 to about 400 quadrillion. So it's best for you to leave after that. But like I said, if you can do the DPS, like let's say you have a SS scythe from the JoJo Island, and you have Vaporeal high on it, and then a high sharpness on it as well, you should be able to get through quite a few floors in the 30s. Maybe you can get to like floor 41 or whatever the case may be. But for those of you who are still struggling, or in down there around the 10 quillion DPS range, you're probably going to be done around the 30th range, and I personally myself leave around 35. So I would just suggest you guys go to 15, come back in, push as far as you can go, and then wait for it to recycle back through. You should have some, at least like 400, 500 of each, maybe a little bit more, of course, if you're using the time to drop, and of course the drink potion that you can get. And then you obviously will have technically killed more bosses, so that gives you additional dust as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Quick tip for anybody: if it's taking you more than 20 seconds to kill an enemy, you're probably better off just leaving and starting again, especially if the portal is still open. It's probably your best bet. You can come back in and get some more dust and get that farming and whatnot. But yeah, alrighty, so I want to talk about some of the layouts and stuff like that that are in the castle. So essentially the castle will come in 3 different rooms. All of the rooms are pretty much self-explanatory. When you first start off, you're going to be in like this like intro building area where you just fight like a group of enemies right in front of you. After you get through that, there are 3 different tile sets. There will be one tile set that's kind of like a castle like oriented type of thing. There's another tile set where the flames are red, and then there's another tile set where the flames will be purple. Each tile set has specific routes and how to go and maneuver between them. You can kind of go in here whichever way you want, but I just kind of work around my way in a circle and going towards where the portal would spawn at. Once you play this through a few times, you will know where the portals will spawn at. The portals spawn in the same single spot every single time, so you'll be in a little rotation for yourself. Most people instantly kind of click on which way to go, so it's really self-explanatory on how to do it and whatnot. But there, like I said, there's just only 3 different rooms, and as you go up in difficulty and go further in the room, the characters will increase in health, so just be aware of that. Like I said before, if you're in the process of killing something and it's taking more than 20 seconds to kill it, leave the room, try again, farm up something else. Simple as that. And would like to see more stuff like this, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and it's been your boy X-Ray.